Good morning, ladies. So I'm doing my pregnancy week 14 vlog update today. Today I'm 14 weeks, 3 days, or 14 weeks, 4 days, depending on what application I use on my phone, pregnant. And so I'm going to try to, again, since I've tried to do this before and I just keep forgetting and then I get all random, I'm going to try to do my vlog in a more organized manner for you guys. So I'm first going to start out with how big he is. This week he's as big as a lemon. So it's very exciting. He's growing in there, as am I. And for my symptoms, I'm sorry, I might be sniffing a lot. My ear just won't equalize. So this week I'm feeling, in terms of symptoms of pregnancy, a lot better than I was previously. Up until probably 4 or 5 days ago, I was still getting that heavy nausea once or twice a day out of nowhere, but it wasn't an all-day thing anymore. I haven't been nauseous at all in about 5 days, which has been excellent. And I am not quite as lethargic. I have more energy to do things, at least around the house. I don't feel like I can go and run a marathon, but I at least have been getting a lot of chores done. The chores have been making me a little bit more exhausted, but I've been able to do them, so that's good. I've also been having ligament pain this week. A lot of it. It's not so much up in my stomach area, it's more in my hips or in my groin, to be honest. Sometimes it's on my left, sometimes it's in my right, but most of the time when I get it, it's kind of in the placement between where my thigh meets my pelvic girdle, like right in that gap right there. And sometimes it's a little bit above that, a little bit above where my ovaries would be, kind of. But it's not horrible, but certainly not enjoyable. I have only gotten the sharp pain of movement a few times. I mostly have just the dull ache that lasts there. So that's fun. I don't have them right now, though, so that's good. And again, I apologize for the sniffing. Thankfully, it's gone down a bit today. I was having a lot more breast pain, mainly on the left side. I have a little bit of a fear that I'm going to end up with like one gigantic breast at the end of this pregnancy. For some reason, my left breast is really the only one that hurts throughout this. But that's calmed down a bit. I don't know if it was growing a little bit more or what, but it was pretty sensitive there for a little bit. Also, this week, you'll hear that I'm congested. I'll explain that to you in a bit. This week, my headaches have not been as bad, which has been wonderful, but I think that's due to my sinuses that I was getting a headache, possibly. And so that's gone away a bit. I've been having off and on breathing problems. Just sometimes it feels like I can't catch my breath, which is really annoying and really uncomfortable. I already have preatrial contractions. They're nothing to worry about. It's just sometimes when I feel my irregular heartbeat, it feels like I'm dying. So when I do feel them, it kind of feels like I can't breathe anyway. So I'm also wondering if maybe my increased blood volume is making, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a tissue for you guys, is making my PACs come back. Sorry, hold on one second. Oh, goodness gracious. And so I've been dealing with that probably once a day, to be honest. So, it is what it is. And that's probably my symptoms right now. There's not too many. A lot have gone away, and the ones right now are annoying, but I can certainly deal with them. So, that's doable. Okay, so now I'm going to go into what's just been, actually, I'll go into how the subchorionic hemorrhage is doing. So I haven't had any type of ultrasound since I last made the vlog update. I have my next ultrasound, it's in the calendar, in a little less than 2 weeks. So we'll see how that's doing then, but I am still spotting. So, old blood, not new blood. It went away for 1 day, a couple days ago. And my husband and I were so stoked to have it go away. And I thought, yes, it's finally gone. You know, I shed it. That's wonderful. And then that night I woke up to pee around 11 and it was back. And it was a little bit, just slightly heavier than it was before. And it's continued. So I have no idea how long this is going to take. I figured that I would only be, spotting the old blood until the entire clot came out. And sometimes, sorry if it's TMI, sometimes there's like small pieces of old blood, like more of a clot, that come out. But so I don't really know what the deal is. I don't know if I'm going to be one of those women that just keeps bleeding and I don't understand why. But with the old blood, I mean, it has to be the clots. I don't know. I don't get it. It's confusing me. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. So as far as I know, the subchorionic, clot, whatever, since it's not a current bleed, is still at least somewhat there. The baby's doing fine. I have my Doppler. I listen to him, every day. So he's still plugging away at there, doing fine. I haven't had any type of discomfort from the subchorionic hemorrhage. And yeah, so that's all I know. I'm going to have to give you guys an update the next time I go for an ultrasound, which I'm excited for. So now I'll go into the sad stuff on what's been going on. Oh, Lord. It's never freaking ending, guys. Seriously. So I do have a sinus infection. I know I've complained about my sinuses, probably in a couple videos to you. So finally, with all those headaches I was getting every single day, I went into the doctor and she said, yeah, well, it kind of looks like you have a small sinus infection. And she prescribed me amoxicillin. I'm prone to getting sinus infections and infections in general. So when a doctor tells me, at least a Western medical doctor tells me, you might have a small infection, I'm not going to take the amoxicillin until I know that I can't fix it myself, because I'm put on antibiotics so often that I need my body to, stay strong and not have it kill the good bacteria. So I didn't take the amoxicillin. I started using my neti pot, and it seems like I'm still as congested, obviously, and my allergies are really bad for my cats right now. But my neti pot has been kind of keeping it at bay, and I haven't been getting headaches since I've been using it. And, I actually forgot to mention I've been really off and on dizzy lately. I don't know if that's from my sinuses, if it's from high estrogen, if it's just from the pregnancy. I have no idea. It's not like a constant dizzy to where I'm gonna fall over. I'm fine, and then I get just a big wave. It's very strange. Haven't had it really today, so that's good. But so now I've been dealing with that, and then for a couple days I started having this pressure and slight uncomfortability when I would urinate. And he's only the size of a lemon right now, so that was weird to me. So I called the triage nurse, and she said, drink more water to everything. So I drank more water. It didn't do anything. It got a little bit worse. So yesterday I went in, they took a urine sample, they came out, she came out all concerned and slowly said, well, there's a lot of blood in your urine. We're going to have to check for a fetal heart rate. I said, no crap, there's a ton of blood in my urine. I spot all the time. So obviously, Hunter's heartbeat was there. Everything was fine with him. But they did also find leukocytes in my urine, which indicate an infection. So I have a bladder infection right now. That's what's been creating the heaviness and the uncomfortability. And I had to go on antibiotics anyway. I'm really glad I started when I did because it got worse yesterday. I could feel it a lot more. And now just even when I'm walking around and stuff, my bladder just aches. Thankfully, I don't have anything like burning when I urinate, so that's good. But never ending, man. And whenever I feel a discomfort down in my lower abdomen, obviously I get freaked out. So at least Think found out what it was. So, that's what's going on with me right now. Besides that, I don't think much is going on. I have a baby shower planned for September 6th, which is exciting. And people are actually coming to visit my husband and I in Colorado to have it since I can't travel, which is very, very nice of them. And I'm really excited. We're going to start clearing out the nursery since we still have tons of boxes in there from when we moved because we procrastinate. So, yeah. Oh, one last thing since I babble. I don't know who called that you won't have emotional swings once the placenta takes over. I call complete bullshit on that. Yesterday, I just had this huge breakdown where I was just blubbering, crying. I got so overwhelmed so easily, and I was just looking around the house, and I've been working and cleaning every day, and I didn't see any type of impact. And then, I was sick of worrying about the baby, and then before I went to the doctor, that pressure feeling, I just had so many things racing through my mind, and I completely lost it. So that's definitely still affecting my everyday life, for sure. Thankfully, my husband's a total trooper and gets me out of it really quickly. He's wonderful. So, all right, well, I guess I will do an update next week unless, heaven forbid, something happens. Hopefully it's good. For week 15 of pregnancy. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're at, and good luck and prayers to everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.